Hey guys, it's Alex, and this is another Maplestory video for you guys. And in this one, I am trying to fight Horntail, that little beast of a dragon. At least he used to be back in the day. So, since my little Zakum video went pretty well, I figured I'd try to kill Horntail, just to see how good I actually am. But I wanted to thank just the 6 or 5 people that helped me get into Horntail, because I have 0 buddies really. Like I only had 2 online out of 100 last night, and so I whispered some random person, and then he helped me find all these people. So thanks to Little Jake, Light of Fang, Joyce WA, Dude Too Perfect, and Gwen's DB for helping me get in. But anyway, so back to the task at hand. I was trying to fight Horntail, a solo, which I've never done before, and I don't want to spoil it for you. So you'll see what happens. But I was reading your guys' comments, and this is of course before or after I tried Horntail. So next time I make a video, I will definitely try out the grappling hook. And now that I recognize that my little, what is it, the yellow quiver arrow does make the flaming things come out, I think I'm going to use that one more often, because that's pretty cool, and it helps out my damage and everything. But so it is what it is. This is my Horntail solo. I included the heads in the video, but I'll go ahead and speed those up. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Okay, we're back, and it's time for the big boy, Horntail. Alright, it's the main body. I remember my first Horntail run, what you had to do was start with the legs and the tail, so that's what I decided to do this time. But on my first Horntail run, that was back when I was like level 140 something, or maybe I even got to 160. Either way, my damage range was like 20,000, and I went with a whole bunch of other people. And it was probably the most fun I've ever had on Maplestory, was doing Horntail runs back in the day. But I think, well, there were 3 Bowmasters that we started with, and I was the only one that survived, and I was one of 3 people that survived. So I actually got my Horntail pendant like on the first time, which is awesome, because back then, like, if you were a Bowmaster, you had to HP wash, which was like adding points into HP and everything, to get enough health to survive this guy, because when the tail slams down, it hits you for like 8k, and you'd be seduced everywhere, and it was just craziness. But when I actually fought it last night, I started with the tail and legs, but those things went quick. Like, I didn't expect it. The little arrow, I don't even know what the skill is called, but this red one that shoots a lot of arrows, that is a beast of a skill. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, back in the day, we had, I don't even think Kenny's done a Horntail yet, but we had this little group that would go do Horntail, and you'd always have to compete with the hackers and everything. But now everybody, it seems, just kind of leaves Horntail alone, because he's kind of a pushover. You know it's bad if I can solo Horntail, because I am a terrible mapler. Yeah, so this is kind of how it's going. I didn't even bother with any real order in killing like the head or the arms or anything or whatever, but I'd say if you guys haven't tried Horntail, just get a group of your friends together. Your range is probably higher than mine anyway, but if it's not, just get a couple of your friends together, probably like 3 or 4 of you, and you could kill this thing pretty quick. Or even if you wanted to try to solo it, make sure you have Hero's Will. It's a skill that will help you get out of Seduce. See, I just got seduced. But anyway, make sure that you have Hero's Will, and then you should be just fine to try to kill this thing. But it's actually a really fun boss. If you haven't done it, you got to do it. It makes you a true Mapler. And I still haven't even done a pink bean, but I'm probably going to go ahead and do that. Like, if Kenny can get online, because he's having trouble after this new patch downloading Maplestory, like I did. I had to install Maplestory 3 times, try to patch it twice, and then I had to eventually do a manual patcher. Well, I had to download the older version of Maplestory and download the manual patcher so that it would work, and then it finally worked. But anyway, so hopefully Kenny's works out for him eventually, and if it does, then I think I'm going to get him to do a pink bean with me, because pink bean is really fun. But yeah, I mean, it's just a good time. So if you haven't tried Horntail yet, you got to do it, because bossing is pretty much what you're here for. You know, if you're just training all day, then sure, you're going to be better, but then it's almost like better for what? Like, do you want to be the first level 250 or something, or do you think you will be, or I don't even know if there are already. But yeah, like just try bosses. They're fun, and you don't have to be scared because they're pushovers now. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. This is Horntail, you know. he's oh, I guess one more thing is you have to wait like 40 minutes to kill this thing if you want to get drops. At least that's how it was back in the day, but I think it's really crazy that Nexon is leaving it that way now as well. Like, if I can kill it this quickly, then a group of people can kill it this quickly, no problem. And so, but they still make you wait 40 minutes or else you don't get drops from Horntail. I think it's really dumb. It was like a sort of like a hacker prevention thing, but it's totally obsolete now, because they've given us like 4 million different cubes, and they raise your damage range to insane amounts and everything, and then they just leave all the old rules in place. So yeah, I mean, if you do want to fight this thing but you do want the drops, just be careful of that. You do have to wait 40 minutes to kill it, or else he will not drop his dang thing. So you can just do what I did and just kill it if you want to. Which is, yeah, I mean, so my final time limit on this guy was like 9 minutes for the main body, but I'm sure I could have done it faster because I was still like trying out my skills, and I like stopped attacking a little bit, but I think it's good for now. It was fun to do, and I'm only sad that the little blue message at the bottom didn't pop up. But thanks for watching the video, guys. That was a Horntail solo from my Bowmaster, and I'll probably do a pink bean with Kenny soon. And if not, then maybe I'll try to solo pink bean and die horribly because I've never even done it. But we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting, and I'll see you guys next time.